Zoom, zoom, zoom. Boom, boom.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Boom, boom. I'm Cadence the drummer.
I'm Cole the artist,
And we're Compairable. If you're new to this channel, welcome.
If you've been rocking with us for some time, welcome back.
We're the creative, opinionated twin sisters that discuss all things music, art, and Black-owned.
Today's video, we are highlighting another Black-owned business
In our hometown of Seaside, California.
We are headed to Michelle's Soul Food. Let's hope we can get a plate because today has been not a good day for us for food.
No.
And trying to support, And it is called Michelle's Soul Food. So she is located right near the VFW. Is it VFW?
No, it's the RTS,
Retirement Social
RMS,
Retirement Social Club. Well, sorry, they're all in that same area. But if
No,
you're,
it's not.
they're like close enough though.
I don't think the VFW is near.
It's down the street.
Everything.
If you're from Seaside, just look it up.
First of all, everything is down the street in Seaside because it's small. It is at the Retirement Social Club.
Correct. We decided to try Michelle's Soul Food because we just wanted some soul food and we had never been there before. I think it's it's not like super new, but it's like, it's newer than when we've been there.
I think it's more established now.
Yeah.
Because I believe maybe it started off as like a pop-up situation, but
Right.
now I believe she's like based out of there. So,
Right.
or out of that location.
Like
so
a couple
you can
days a
consistently find her.
Yeah. So just look at her Instagram and social media to see when she's gonna be there. As far as the price point, it ranges from about $20 to $30, and
Which is, I think, fair for soul food.
yeah. And when you see the portion sizes, if you're like conservative with your eating and not like just trying to gobble everything up, you can eat off of it twice. So that's
And
like
I
half
think
the cost.
It's good too because when we arrived, she gave us great customer service.
Yeah, it was really good.
She greeted us right away, even though she was, I think when we got there, she was already on the phone taking another order. But
Yeah.
I liked the fact that she acknowledged us,
Right.
let us look at the menu, and they take cash and card options. So there's
Yes.
really no excuse for you not to leave without a plate.
The options that you have are one entree and two sides, two entrees and two sides,
And then extra sides.
yeah, like a bunch of sides and dessert. So we end up getting two separate plates. We usually try and get separate things so that we can try more, but I know we did have a bit of overlap, so you'll see that in our pictures.
I got these red beans and rice. The red beans and rice look like it got some, I don't know about this meat. It look like it might be a little overcooked.
A little bit, yeah. One of the sides that we got that we
Worst
did,
item,
that we
red
did
beans and
really
rice.
like, the red beans and rice.
the meat.
Yeah, I don't know what the meat was, but it was like a little bit dry, tough, and like weird.
Well, it kind of gave me like the vibe, like, you know, when people have vegan meat.
Oh yeah.
I know it wasn't vegan. All right.
And we recently went on a small journey of
Being
just like vegan,
for 3 weeks.
and
You're better off not eating the meat.
yeah,
fake
because
meat.
whatever people.
The chickens and the.
Okay, but we getting off topic. But the red beans and rice, we didn't really care for it. It was the meat
The
was
red
weird.
beans and the rice were okay, but the meat.
It was actually the meat that was in it. Yeah,
It ruined it.
yeah, a little bit. So
Moving
on to the other items. So the greens.
Those were good.
The greens were good, and I don't like greens. I know y'all gonna be like,
I like
you don't
greens.
like a lot of stuff. I
I like
don't like
greens.
greens. I don't care who makes it. My grandma used to make them, and she made good greens, and I didn't like hers. Like, I just don't like greens. That's not
That lets us know we can't always trust Cole's taste buds. She's an over seasoner, by the way. Fun fact.
I am a chef.
Moving on.
Huh.
It's high cholesterol, high blood pressure. Okay. The greens were good.
Greens are really good.
Mac and cheese.
Good flavor.
Oh, sorry,
Good
yeah.
texture. No complaints there.
Good all around.
Moving on to the mac and cheese. First of all, in our household, if you use small noodles, it's a no-go. So we already knew we were gonna like it because she used the big noodles. Anytime someone tells you, oh, we're gonna use they bring their mac and cheese and it's the little noodles,
We already
don't
know
even
it's
taste
not
it. Because
prepared well.
if you have little noodles, you could have just made Kraft.
Well, if you have little noodles, you probably
No
didn't wash
shade to
your-
Kraft.
You probably didn't wash your hands.
That's extreme.
If you use little noodles, that shows that you don't do preparation because everybody knows you use big noodles. If you use little noodles,
And another thing, if you can't find big noodles, that means you didn't prepare because you have to go get big noodles, especially around the holiday season. Like, if you don't have the big noodles, I would just say don't make the item.
Well, it's like trying to fry chicken with no oil. Don't do it.
I don't know if it's that.
Well,
But she did a
air
great.
fryer.
She did a great. But mac and cheese, very good.
It did need like a pinch of salt.
Just a smidge, but
It was good.
That's nitpicking. That was
good.
really good. Okay, the
Yams. Yams were good.
yams were
They were
divine.
really good.
And I really enjoy them because sometimes people put
Too much sugar.
too much sugar and rely on the
Sugar.
sauce of the sugar to make yams sweet.
But it had
hers
good
were sweet.
flavor.
It had good flavor. Like the actual yams were like
Those were actually really good.
so
was
flavorful.
flavorful.
Yeah, and like penetrated just like good yam flavor without being overly sweet.
I concur. We had the catfish. Catfish was good.
Nicely fried.
A little bit salty though.
She's gonna say that always. I thought it was
She always thinks.
fine. She done lost all taste buds. Are you okay? Are you still with us? Do you have a pulse?
Everything doesn't have to be salty.
It's not salty.
It was.
We're gonna do a cook-off for y'all.
Why?
And she go.
I'm not saying I can cook, but like that doesn't mean cooking really doesn't take away my taste buds.
Anywho,
Cooking isn't it?
the fish was fried.
Good or bad taste
The
buds.
fish was fried to perfection. Nice golden brown, crispy.
Salty. I'm not saying the fish wasn't good, but it was a little bit salty. You would have had to eat with the mac and cheese. Then it's perfect. Whatever.
Anyway,
So wangs, hold on.
oh, we didn't. Oh,
Wangs and things, that's my thing. Whole wing. That's
big.
I can do without this little part. You know how I feel.
The chicken.
The fried
wings.
chicken was good.
Was it salty?
No, it was perfect. They were hot, crispy,
Juicy.
crunchy.
Divine. Also.
I like wings and things, and it was
Yeah, she
giving
loves
it was giving me all the wings it needed to give.
And then the little treat.
Oh, it was juicy too, and it was big. You got them little. I don't like when it has the little wings on it, but
Never.
But people like when they see that. I don't know why, because to me, I feel like it's like you can see fingernails, you can see feathers. We're not saying we see that
Another
there.
fun little story. I used to work at a grocery store cleaning chickens.
You worked everywhere.
No, I started from the bottom.
Now we're where?
Comparable. But I used to clean chickens at a grocery store, and I won't say where, but I used to clean chickens.
give them that energy.
I'm traumatized by this little part. Like,
No, I'm traumatized because
just for-
I remember in high school when we had like multicultural day, and we were co-presidents of the Black Student
I was
Union
like, what story is she about to make up?
for high school, and so we convinced our mom to fry chicken
Oh yeah.
and make basically soul food for multicultural day, and that was a nightmare. Like the chicken and everything came out good because our mom could cook, but it was a disaster. Like to pull the feathers off the chicken, that was traumatizing.
I mean,
I was like, I don't want to
clean
eat chicken
stuff.
no more after that. But I mean, obviously.
And I guess I had a similar experience when I worked at the grocery store.
It's just
'cause we were
gross to
doing that all
see
the
like
time.
the feathers and like the fingernails and stuff.
And to get back to the review, so there was a nice little treat inside the box. Two little hush puppies, again fried to golden perfection.
Those were
Crispy
good.
on the outside, nice and
Flavorful on the inside.
flavorful. I was gonna say like doughy, but they weren't doughy.
They were good.
Really good. And then to end our meal, we got a peach cobbler. So Cadence is actually allergic to peaches, so she didn't try this one. So I only tried this one.
I don't think I'm missing out on nothing though.
I would say the peach cobbler is good. However, the sauce and juice that it was in was really sweet. Like,
Oh, it's sweet.
it was too sweet for my taste. Okay. And she didn't taste it, so she doesn't know. But my uncle tasted it, and he
That's
thought it was
rude.
scrumptious. But it was a little too sweet for me.
Again, everybody's taste buds are different.
But overall, we thoroughly enjoyed Michelle's Soul Food. We would definitely go back when we're in town. Customer service was, like we said, on point. Food was on point. There's just a few things that we didn't enjoy, but like overall,
It was a good experience.
Yeah, those things don't outweigh the rest of the experience for us. So we would definitely go back.
Hit up Michelle's Soul Food in Seaside, California. If you made it to the end of this video,
You know what you need to do.
like,
Comment,
share.
subscribe!